It's Don't Wait Up.
You are a naughty girl, Lady Greyshot.
Oh, don't scold me, Dr. Latimer. I thought I was being so careful.
Not enough care. If you winter abroad, you must remember the golden rule. Slip, slap, slop.
Slip, slap, slop?
Slip, slap, slop. Slip on a shirt, slap on a hat, and slop on some sun cream. It's the only way you're going to protect such delicate skin as yours.
Slip, slap, slop.
Yes, yes. Shall I write it down for you?
Oh, would you, Dr. Latimer, please?
But of course. As I've told you many times before, when your skin is so fair, you must take extra care. Oh. Do you know that of all my patients, you are probably the one with the most delicate skin?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, slip, slap, slop. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Latimer. Such sound advice. But then, of course, that's why one comes to Harley Street. Shall I continue to apply the cream?
For a few more days, yes.
Oh. Thank you so much, Dr. Latimer, for seeing me at such short notice.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I noticed, by the way, that the Caribbean sun has cleared up that mild eczema you had on your arm.
Oh, no, that was Dr. Cartwright. Oh, Dr. Latimer.
Did you say Dr. Cartwright treated your arm?
Yes, I came to see him here last Monday. I had the definite feeling I was going down with something, and I thought to myself, better to be safe than sorry. So I came along to Dr. Cartwright for a checkup. But he couldn't find anything wrong. Still, it wasn't a total waste of time. He spotted the rash on my arm and prescribed some ointment.
Did he indeed?
It's cleared up beautifully, hasn't it?
Beautifully, yes. Ah, Felicity, would you show Lady Greyshot out, please?
Of course, Dr. Latimer. Oh, hasn't your arm cleared up nicely? Was that the cream Dr. Cartwright prescribed?
Yes! Isn't it marvellous?
Oh, bully for Dr. Cartwright. Isn't he a clever old thing?
Just what I said to Dr. Latimer. It was so funny, wasn't it? Because it was my glands I asked him to look at.
Yes. I'll see you out, Lady Greyshot.
Oh, goodbye, Dr. Latimer. And thank you so very much.
Not at all. Goodbye, dear Lady Greyshot.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, by the way, Lady Greyshot, I believe you and your husband know my father.
Really, dear?
Richard Spicer Gibbs.
Oh, Dickie Spicer Gibbs is your father. Oh, good Lord. I've known him since the year dot.
That's what Daddy said. Didn't he and Lord Greyshot?
Oh, bully for Dr. Cartwright. Isn't he a clever old thing? Oh. He won't be so clever when I finish with him.
Oh, Dr. Latimer, would you mind very much if I left a bit earlier this afternoon?
Well, is there any particular reason, Felicity?
Lady Greyshot has asked me to tea. She's sending the car to pick me up about 4 o'clock. It would have been rude to say no, don't you think? After all, it is work, really. I knew you'd agree. Oh, Dr. Latimer. You know you told me you're expecting a Mrs. Kramer.
Yes. Is she here?
She telephoned from her car to say she'd be a bit late. She's having trouble parking. The thing is, I can't find her notes anywhere. Is she a new patient?
No, Felicity. She's not a patient at all. She's my son's ex-wife. And I've asked her to come and see me here.
Well, really, Dr. Latimer, you could have said. I have been searching high and low since I came back from lunch. Honestly, I'm not a mind reader.
And if you would be so good as to sign here and here, that just about wraps it up, Dr. Latimer.
Well, thank you for coming, Mr. Winthrop. And thank you for being so helpful.
Not at all. Glad to be of service. Now, as I explained, Dr. Latimer, the society requires you to...
Oh, excuse me.
Please.
Yes?
I've got your father on the line. He'd like to talk to you.
Well, tell him I'll call him back. Sorry about that.
Please. I was just saying, Dr. Latimer, the society requires you to undergo a medical examination at your convenience and at our expense. Now, should I write to you with the details here or at your place of domicile?
Well, no, here will be fine.
Good. Well, I'll process the application today, so you should be hearing from us tomorrow or the day after. In the meantime...
Oh, excuse me.
Please.
Hello?
Tom? Would you tell Dr. Cartwright that it is imperative he telephones me the moment he gets in from his round?
Yes. Dad, you could have left that message with my receptionist.
I did, but I want to make sure he gets it. It's very urgent.
Okay. Well, Dad, look, I can't talk now. I've got somebody...
Oh, hang on a minute, Tom. Yes, Felicity?
I think Mrs. Kramer is just arriving, Dr. Latimer.
Right. Show her in, will you?
Tom, I can't talk now. I've got
Someone here to see me. Don't forget to tell Charles to call me.
I'm so sorry about that.
Please. Well, we've just about finished, actually. Now, should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And may I say, you have chosen an excellent policy, Dr. Latimer. It's what we at Compatible like to call our PMP policy.
What's that?
Our peace of mind with profit policy. Yes. With this policy, you can go to sleep at night with the complete assurance that should you never wake up again, your family will be fully taken care of.
Mrs. Kramer.
Felicity, would you wait a moment, please?
Toby, darling, how are you?
Good morning, Helen. Good of you to come. Won't you sit down? Felicity, I've signed these letters. Thank you.
Toby, could I ask your girl to do something for me? Would you ring my hairdressers and tell them that I'm going to be a teeny bit late? Thank you, dear. Now, Toby, I'm intrigued to know what this is all about. Oh, excuse me. Would you keep an eye on my car? It's outside the front door on a yellow line. If you see any of those beastly traffic wardens, just whiz it round the block until they go.
Do you know, Mrs. Kramer, I have the distinct feeling we've met before.
Really? I don't think so. No, the last time I was here, the receptionist was the girl Tom, my ex-husband, married. You know, Marilyn.
Madeline. Yes, she's one of my best friends.
Really? I'm so pleased for Tom. She's a sweet little thing.
Was your maiden name Ledbetter?
Yes?
We went to the same school.
Were you at Cranbourne Chase?
Yes. You were much higher up, of course. You're a lot older.
Now, Toby, what did you want to see me about?
Oh, yeah,
It was such a surprise to get a call from you out of the blue.
I'll come straight to the point, Helen. I gather that you're selling your house to Charles Cartwright.
Yes, we exchange contracts next Wednesday. Touch wood. It's rather nice, really. I feel I'm keeping it in the family in an odd sort of way.
And Charles is paying £250,000 for it?
I don't think it's any of your business, Toby. Since you're apparently so au fait with my affairs, yes. Why? Are you thinking of offering more? There's still time.
It seems to me, Helen, in view of the considerable profit you will make from the sale, that Tom should have a fair proportion of the proceeds. I mean, I think it would be a decent thing to do.
Really?
Tom bought that house with money left to him by his grandfather. I'm appealing to your better nature now, Helen. I'm sure you will agree that it would be the honourable thing to do.
Cobblers.
Felicity,
Yes, Dr. Latimer.
Mrs. Kramer's leaving. Would you see her out, please?
Of course, Dr. Latimer.
First of all, Toby, Tom should have thought about that before he cast me aside like an old sock.
Before you drove him away, you mean?
Secondly, he voluntarily gave up all claims to the house. He said many times he didn't want a penny, just his freedom.
He wanted a peaceful life, Helen.
And thirdly, I think you've got a bloody nerve. Well, Toby, darling, it's been lovely talking to you. Give my love to Angela, won't you? Honestly, I can't get over you and I being at the same school.
I know, isn't it a crease? Didn't you play the Wicked Witch in the school prod of Wizard of Oz?
Don't tell me you remember that.
Yes, you haven't changed a bit.
I wonder what your pa wants.
I don't know. He just said it was imperative that you call him as soon as you get back.
Probably just after a second opinion from a Harley Street colleague.
Oh, by the way, thanks for putting me onto the compatible. That chap came and saw me.
Pleasure. I think you'll find that pretty good. Hello, Toby. I got a message to call. Toby, her arm was very sore, so I prescribed... I am her private physician.
And I am her private consultant dermatologist. If you wish to continue practicing private medicine in my rooms, Dr. Cartwright, don't poach my patients.
I was only trying to help, Toby.
Just remember, Lady Greyshot's skin is mine.
Everything all right?
He's rather cross with me.
I wouldn't have guessed.
This patient, Lady Greyshot, came to see me last week. Nothing wrong with her, but I spotted she had a mild eczema on her arm, so I gave her something for it. Your father was absolutely furious with me.
Well, there you are. That's the private sector for you. All boils down to money, and the patients come second.
No, your father was quite right. It was dermatological. I should have left it alone. I was only trying to help.
No, you're quite right to treat her. If it wasn't for the money, there wouldn't be a row. My dad would be saying, well done, you've cleared up her rash. Hello? Hello, darling. No, I'm leaving in a sec. Now, just having a quick word with Charles. He needed a shoulder to cry on. He's just had a terrible wigging from my dad.
You need to tell me.
Sorry. I'll tell you all about it when I get home. Oh, by the way, I just picked up a new car. It's lovely. Very roomy. Okay, darling. See you later. Bye.
What did you have to say that for?
Well, it's much bigger than a Mini.
What about me and Toby?
Oh, don't take it so seriously. My dad's probably just having a bad day.
So am I now.
Oh, what's she forgotten now? Hello, darling. Oh. Hello, Helen. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Tom. Don't tell me it wasn't your idea to get Toby to try and wheedle some money from the house sale. Next time, at least be a man and do your own dirty work.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Look, Dad's only trying to help.
Yes, I thought I could appeal to Helen's better nature.
Oh, what?
Darling, Daddy feels it's very unfair that you're not getting anything when it's Grandpa's money that bought the house in the first place.
Yes, you're right. It is unfair, but it's water under the bridge. Maybe I should have fought harder. I know my solicitor would have been only too happy to do that. But at the time, I just couldn't be bothered. I didn't want a penny. All I wanted to do was to get out of a rotten marriage.
Well, let's just forget about it. Come on, Toby. Organize some drinks.
No, that's a good idea. What do you have, Tom?
Oh, not for me, thanks, Dad. I'm driving. Bye, Mum.
Bye,
Oh,
darling.
come and have a look at my new car. I'm really pleased with it. It's only done 19,000 miles.
Look, Tom, I'm sorry. I thought that even Helen must have some sense of honor.
Seen any flying pigs lately?
Morning.
Morning. A bit more cheerful this morning, Charles?
Oh, yes. Went around to see your pa last night, sorted everything out. We're friends again. Your ma was great. She explained to your pa how I was only trying to help. I must say, he was jolly decent about it.
Good.
Mind you, I think the bottle of vintage port I took along helped.
Oh, that's very efficient. It's from the compatible. They want me to have a medical. But they pay for it, though. Oh, they want me to go to Harley Street. Please telephone a Dr. Charles Cartwright. You cunning old devil. No wonder you recommended them.
Oh, yes, they use me quite a bit. Call Felicity for an appointment. If there's any trouble fitting you in, say you're a friend of mine.
Dr. Latimer, Dr. Cartwright.
Hi, Charles.
Good morning, Dr. Latimer. Let me take your coat.
Honestly, what do you think you look like?
Do sit down, Dr. Latimer. Good, good. You filled out your form.
What's that thing round your neck?
It's a bow tie, Tom.
Oh.
Silk. Very expensive.
My God, you do look a twit.
Very important to have an image in Harley Street. The punters like it.
Yeah, Punters is right. You look just like a bookie.
Shall we get started, Dr. Latimer?
How much do you get for this?
I beg your pardon.
Come on, what do you get? 50 quid a go?
I don't see why you should be so concerned. You're not paying.
I'm just curious.
Nosy, more like.
Well, whatever it is, it's money for old rope. For a quick whiz round with the old stethoscope.
I do not do a quick whiz round with the old stethoscope. I do a very thorough examination. Strip off.
Right. Down to the waist?
No. The lot.
What sort of a medical is this?
I told you I do a very thorough examination. Well, you seem to be very healthy, Dr. Latimer, for a man of your age.
Despite having you as a partner.
Right, now I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Oh, Charles, I've just put my jacket on. Why couldn't you take it earlier?
I'll show you. My pièce de résistance.
What's that?
My new sphygmomanometer. Fully electronic. Rather impressive, don't you think?
I think it's a bit flashy, actually.
Give us your arm. There we are. It's very important for the image, I told you, Tom. That round here.
How much did it cost?
Honestly, Tom, you're obsessed with money.
I'm obsessed with money. You're not exactly working here for love. What's that?
It's you. Will you please stay still?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm trying to concentrate. It's marvellous.
What's the time in Bangkok, then?
Tom, I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry.
Here we go.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just going to take another reading.
Isn't it working? Well, what is it, Charles?
I'm sorry, Tom. There's no way I can recommend you to the compatible.
What?
You've got very high blood pressure. Extremely high. I think you should see a doctor.
Perfectly normal. I don't know what Charles is talking about.
He took it 3 times.
Well, that may be so, but your blood pressure is absolutely fine. Charles got it wrong.
Oh, Tom, thank goodness you're here. I was going to call you at home. I want to take your blood pressure again.
I've just taken it with this. It's perfectly normal.
Yes, I rather thought it would be. The machine got it wrong.
What do you mean the machine got it wrong? You told me it was a state-of-the-art sphygmomanometer, the latest in sophisticated electronic medical technology.
It is, it is.
So what happened?
The battery was flat. That's why I got a false reading. It wasn't entirely my fault.
I have to say, Dr. Cartwright, I'm glad you're not my doctor.
What do you have to tell him for?
Well, I was worried. Apparently, I had very high blood pressure. Anyway, I'm the aggrieved party. I should really report you to the BMA.
Oh, don't even joke about it. Thank goodness it happened with you and not with a real patient. You know what I mean?
Hello? Oh. Hello, Susan. Hang on a sec. It's the trouble and strife. She sounds a bit agitated.
Oh, that'll be the builders. We had some slates off the roof last night in that high wind. He's bound to have found something disastrous. Hello, darling. I hope it's not bad news. I'm having a lousy day as it is. What? You're not serious. You are not serious. I don't believe it.
What, more tiles than you thought?
People buying our house have dropped out.
But you're exchanging contracts with Helen on Wednesday.
What? I know we're exchanging contracts on Wednesday. I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to shout. I'm just a bit... No. Of course we won't lose the house. We'll get a bridging loan. Don't you worry about the cost, darling. The cost is not a problem. Okay, bye. Oh, hell, it's going to cost a fortune!
You can't exchange with Helen and Harvey until you've sold your own house.
We're going to have to. She's set her heart on this place. I'm going to have to get a bridging loan.
Oh, it'll cost a fortune.
I know it'll cost a fortune. Perhaps if I get the estate agent to drop the price on our place, we get a quick sale.
Well, drop it enough and I'll buy it. Madeline loves your house.
Are you serious?
Yes, if it was the right price.
What do you mean by the right price?
Well, I could go to 120,000.
Are you bonkers? It's on offer for 175.
Not anymore, it's not.
120.
Well, you said you reduced the price for a quick sale.
Yeah, reduce it, yes. I don't want to give it away. I'm the one with high blood pressure now. So you're confident, Mr. Noble, if we drop the price, we'll get a quick sale? Yes, I know I'll have to get a bridging loan. I'll talk to the solicitor right away. No, we will definitely exchange on Wednesday. My wife has absolutely set her heart on the place. Yes, yeah, I'll talk to him right away. Thank you.
No, Helen, it is your responsibility.
But it'd be ridiculous. We didn't put the sign. I'll get in touch with the sign people.
Why should I? You get in touch with the sign people.
Am I not shouting at me, my own house?
Exactly. It's your house. It's your responsibility.
Do calm down, Tom. You're going to give yourself blood pressure.
What's happened?
I'll tell you what's happened.
The for sale sign has fallen down.
Right through the windscreen of my new car.
Oh, Tom, it's hardly new. It's an E-reg.
Well, it's new to me, and I expect you to pay for the damage.
But don't be ridiculous, darling. It's not my fault. I know. Why don't you get in touch with the estate agent? Maybe he's responsible. Never know. Ooh, talking of estate agents, everything all right for Wednesday?
Yes, fine. Wednesday.
Good. Look, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got masses to do. Let me know how you get on. Ciao.
I know who I'm going to ring. My solicitor.
So am I.
I don't know, Tom. These things can be very messy. The occupier could be liable. The sign was erected with his, or in this case, her consent. I suppose you could sue her for committing a public nuisance to a user of the highway.
Yes, that sounds very good.
But frankly, I'd say the estate agent was probably the one to go after. His insurance would cover it. Mind you, the same could be said for the chap who erected the damn thing. But then again, one could argue that he was merely acting as an agent for the estate agent. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
Do you know what my advice would be?
What?
Save yourself a lot of aggravation and claim on your own car insurance.
No, not likely. There's a principle here. That sign was erected with Helen's consent. She should be liable.
Ah, now we come to the crux of the whole thing. It's Helen you want to get at. If it wasn't your ex-wife, you wouldn't be so irrational about this.
Well, there's a principle, isn't it? She wasn't the least bit concerned.
Principle? I wish you'd been a bit more principled when I was fighting your divorce.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'm not so soft now.
Oh, you make me laugh, Tom. You're prepared to take her on over a little dent in your windscreen. When it came to getting a decent settlement on the house, you let her walk all over you.
No, I didn't let her walk all over me. I just wasn't interested. She was welcome to the lot.
Well, if you'd let me fight a little bit more on your behalf then, I'd have won you an order to sell the property and divide the proceeds equally. Wasn't if there were children involved?
Well, it's a long time ago. There's been a lot of water under the bridge since then.
Yes, I know. But here she is now selling the house, and you won't receive a penny. How much is she asking for it?
Well, she sold it. 250,000.
200... Oh, Tom.
Yes, well, so you think I should claim on my own insurance?
What? Oh, yes, definitely.
Well, you're probably right. Thanks, Michael.
You know, I've dealt with some pretty tough ex-wives in my time, but your ex was definitely the worst. Ugh. She's still as monstrous.
Well, I don't see much of her now she's married. She's got husband Mark II to nag. I appreciate your time, Michael.
Wait a moment. You say she's married?
Yeah, she married that solicitor chap, Harvey Kramer.
Are you sure she's married?
Of course I'm sure. She's been married quite a while now. See you soon.
You're an idiot.
What?
You never did read my letters.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's because you never read my letters. If she marries and sells the house, you get 25% of the profits.
What?
After she's repaid the mortgage, of course. How much is the mortgage?
30,000, I think.
Ah, well, then you should get about, £50,000.
You sure?
Would I lie to you? I'm a lawyer.
Could I use your phone, Michael?
Sure.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's true.
I mean, you are sure about this? You couldn't be making a mistake.
I'm 100% positive. It's the one concession I got out of her. And that was only because she was adamant she wouldn't get married again.
Charles, it's me. Listen, you said you wanted a quick sale. Well, how about 165,000? Okay, you got a deal. Oh, on one condition. You get the tiles fixed.
It's Don't Wait Up.
You are a naughty girl, Lady Greyshot.
Oh, don't scold me, Dr. Latimer. I thought I was being so careful.
Not enough care. If you winter abroad, you must remember the golden rule. Slip, slap, slop.
Slip, slap, slop?
Slip, slap, slop. Slip on a shirt, slap on a hat, and slop on some sun cream. It's the only way you're going to protect such delicate skin as yours.
Slip, slap, slop.
Yes. Shall I write it down for you?
Oh, would you, Dr. Latimer, please?
But of course. As I've told you many times before, when your skin is so fair, you must take extra care.
Oh.
Do you know that of all my patients, you are probably the one with the most delicate skin?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh. Slip, slap, slop. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Latimer. Such sound advice. But then, of course, that's why one comes to Harley Street. Shall I continue to apply the cream?
For a few more days, yes.
Oh. Thank you so much, Dr. Latimer, for seeing me at such short notice.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I noticed, by the way, that the Caribbean sun has cleared up that mild eczema you had on your arm.
Oh, no, that was Dr. Cartwright. Oh, Cartwright.
Terribly sorry. Did you say Dr. Cartwright treated your arm?
Yes. I came to see him here last Monday. I had the definite feeling I was going down with something, and I thought to myself, better to be safe than sorry. So I came